Good morning. It is Monday, and this is Discover Fayette. I am Rick Fike, and I am here with there's a couple guys in the studio today. One you can see if you're streaming online at WMBS on Facebook, and that is Mr. Josh Kryzak. Now, TJ. Hi, Josh.
Hello.
TJ is here as well, and
Yes.
and TJ punned a new name for Mr. Kryzak.
The mayor of everything.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Angry AJ. I just am the pinch hitter. I come off the bench, whatever's needed. But if you want to call me that, I like it.
Just don't strike out.
I don't. I never strike out.
Mr. Mayor, it's great to have you here today. We had a guest lined up today, but the schedules were conflicted. So that was Big Brothers Big Sisters Day. We'll be on in 2 weeks.
Okay.
When I'm back on July 21st.
Happy to be here
to talk about that. But yeah, Josh jumped in this morning, and so appreciative of that.
Yeah.
Again, for those of you that are listening for the first time, this is Discover Fayette, and our goal with Discover Fayette is to identify and share the good in Fayette County. Josh, there's plenty of good in Fayette County. Am I right?
There is. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump right in and show people what it's all about, and it's something personal to me since I have a chance to be on with you, and actually one of the people you work with on a regular basis, Ashley. We had the golf scramble for my charitable organization that was created in honor of my brother who passed
Yes.
away. So it's Bittersweet Gives, and it's all about helping people in Fayette County and in this region with addiction who are struggling, trying to recover. And we had a great golf outing at Duck Hollow. Ashley was there. She volunteered her time and her talents, and she's
Fantastic.
very much an outgoing person.
Yes.
So it made it for a fun day and a great day. We appreciate her. We appreciate everybody that came out. But that is just one example of what this show's all about. Things like that are happening all over in Fayette County every day.
They're constantly happening on the daily, it seems.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that, my role with the county is public relations.
Yeah.
And so and I'm more of a video slant, broadcasting slant, hence why I'm here on WMBS as well. But to find all these things and to keep up with all these things is challenging. So that's kind of why we're here, is to kind of give you the highlights of what's going on, maybe some things upcoming, some recent things that have happened as well. And, it's not just about us telling you about these things. We're interested in hearing your stories as well. So please give Discover Fayette a follow on Facebook at Discover Fayette PA. If you got something interesting that's happening or something you'd like to let us know about, please send us a message on Facebook. That's a great way to get a hold of us. And then I can take it back, or whoever picks up that message from our PR team can take it back, and we have regular meetings and decide content, and then we can decide, hey, that sounds like a great video, or that sounds like a great piece for Fayette County Television, or hey, maybe that's a great written piece that we share with the local papers. So that's kind of our role here, is to really show and identify the positivity and the stories and traditions of Fayette County. So we want to hear from you out there as well, listening. And again, Josh, it's amazing to have you, and so happy. I was looking back through some notes, and we've been doing this show for months now, and really been enjoying this, having different guests on, talking through things happening. But before we kind of jump into what's happening locally, I want to talk about, of course, you had the golf outing this past week, which I'm glad was a fantastic success. But we're on the heels of 4th of July weekend, and it's the Monday after the 4th of July, and I'm like dragging just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
How about you? What'd you get into over the weekend?
So, here, let me tell you. So, I had a great opportunity to just chill, and it was the best. So, my wife and I did very little. On Saturday, I will say Saturday, I did venture out. We went and did the farmer's market in Uniontown, which is another wonderful thing happening in Fayette County. We hit up some local restaurant and stuff, too, did some errands. And then the rest of the day, Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday, I spent time in my backyard watching birds, enjoying some beverages, just relaxing. It was wonderful.
I love that.
It was so good, and it was what I needed. I just needed a little bit of relaxing downtime. And the fireworks and all the stuff, we could see it some from our house and things like that. You can't see them perfectly, but you get the whole vibe of what's going on. People are enjoying, family, friends, all that kind of stuff. And for me, it was just nice to just relax.
That's what it's all about, man.
What about you?
So we have a I would call it a camp, but it's not. It's like a second home. We have it at Big Bear Lake in West Virginia, and I know a lot of our listeners, a lot of people from town travel up to Big Bear, and we love our place up there. We go up as much as we can. I was able to take just a couple days off right before the holiday. I went up Wednesday, and my family came up Thursday, and we just kind of chilled. We had some family come up and stay with us, and even though we did chill, there's like always cooking the food. Like we did these. Have you heard of beer can chickens?
Yes.
Yeah. So
you actually put the whole can inside.
Yes, yeah. So we did those. They came out amazing. They were so good. We watched a lot of fireworks, a lot of really up close fireworks up there, and just had a great time. We'd get out and go cruise around on the golf cart and just kind of go people watch, and it was very, very relaxing. Sunday morning we woke up to our power was out. Because
so you're glamping.
We're glamping.
I'm just saying there's power.
Oh yeah, I mean we've got a park model camper.
I got you.
Yeah,
but it's still. I mean, it's still outdoors.
You're
outdoors. But
yeah. I'm not like a full-fledged camp tent outdoor guy.
Well, you know, if you're like me, and you are like me in the fact you got that kind of look, the rugged look and stuff. People always make assumptions and stuff like that. I'd much rather glamp.
Absolutely,
than camp.
absolutely.
So
give me the AC.
What it is.
And it was warm up there. I mean, we usually lose 10 degrees up on the mountain.
Yeah,
and it was hot up there.
Still
so I was
hot.
thinking about you all down here off the
warm.
mountain. It was warm. Yeah,
for sure.
But great weekend. Had a lot of fun. I am energized and recharged. It's just we're just moving a little slow this morning.
Yeah,
but
that's normal.
It's hard to follow Annie Martin.
Well, yeah, she's got tons of energy.
She does.
And here's the thing. I hate to break it to you, and I know you know this. She's a lot younger than us.
She is.
She's just a kid.
I know.
She's running around. She's got tons of energy, and she's a lot of fun to be around. But yeah, it's not unusual to be dragging the day after a weekend like we had. Even one where I was relaxing a lot, I still was doing yard work and stuff like that. The sun still gets to you.
Oh yeah.
You spend 4 or 5 hours in it. It's by the end of the day, you're feeling it.
Even just sitting in the sun.
Yep.
Yeah, you feel it.
It takes your legs out a little bit.
It does. But glad to be back. Glad we had amazing weather for the holiday, and no complaints. It was fantastic. Speaking of that, we this week on our Facebook page on Discover Fayette, PA, you can give us a follow if you're on Facebook. We are going to be dropping our latest episode of Discover Fayette, the TV show.
Oh,
and so Discover Fayette, the TV show, not only airs on Channel 77 on the cable, Breezeline and Q-Call, but also on our Facebook and YouTube pages as well, at Discover Fayette, PA, and Fayette County Television. And our most recent visit, so Mary Sampy's our host, and Mary leads us to the Blue Canoe RV Resort, talking about camping.
Yeah, I know Blue Canoe. I mean, I know, I've never stayed. I know where it is, though, and what it is. Yep.
Extremely nice. We've become friends with Terry, who's the general manager there. Such a kind lady. So nice. Just gave us the tour, literally gave us the keys to her golf cart and said, just go do what you want. Go have fun. So I said, all right. I mean, this is supposed to be work, but we had a great time. So that's, I'm actually putting the finishing touches on editing that. I'll be working on that today. And we're hoping to get that out this week so everybody can enjoy, the Blue Canoe if you've never been there, to check it out, or maybe even it might encourage you to go see it.
Yeah.
It's right along the Great Allegheny Passage, and literally right on the trail is the Blue Canoe. And it's in Connellsville. Beautiful place to stay, beautiful place to visit. There's even options just to go spend the day.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to rent an RV site or bring a tent or anything. They have a grill that's open where you can actually go eat lunch. You can go eat dinner there. Yeah. It's open to the public.
That's awesome.
Really, really awesome place.
Well, and that brings up something that's perfect for this show is that a lot of times there's that invisible line of demarcation. It runs around the Fayette County Fair, roughly, in that general area. Uniontown people are on one side of it. The Connellsville people are on the other side of it. It's the most ridiculous thing. There's so many cool places to go explore, eat, have adventures, find out new stuff, meet new people in Connellsville. It is literally 10 minutes away. And Connellsville folks, come to Uniontown.
There's that.
Tons of
Yes.
cool stuff here too.
Yeah.
It's just silliness. It's not even something conscious. You're not like, oh, I'm not going to Connellsville. It's just like, well, I'll just stay here, when you could go try someplace that's new, different, and you might really like it.
There's a lot to do in both places. You know, I consider I'm like a transplant in the Connellsville. You know, and I lived there for a time. And I do enjoy Connellsville a lot, but also, you know, working in Uniontown, being here daily, you're right, Josh. There's a whole lot to do in Uniontown that people don't realize.
Yeah.
And I love when I see some Connellsville folks coming down this way and some Uniontown
Absolutely.
folks going out that way. But, you know, again, that's part of the reason we do what we do as well, is to kind of highlight those places.
Yeah.
So yeah, Blue Canoe was a huge success, and it was a great time. And we'll take ideas too. If you've got somewhere you'd like us to highlight on Discover Fayette, the TV show, again, follow that Facebook page.
Yeah, and I will tell you this too. If you do, you should take advantage of this resource. Now, I'm on his show as a guest, so obviously I'm going to speak highly of him. But we recently here at WMBS, we were live at Juneteenth downtown. Rick was there running around with his cameras and his stuff, and but he always like has this look. He's just like a regular guy. Then all of a sudden he pops out. He's got a mic in your face and stuff, and it's always unassuming. But he puts together these fantastic packages, montages. It really showcases what your event is about, what your place is about, and it's a great opportunity for you. So if you haven't ever looked into it, visited some of these places, visited the TV site, Channel 77, watched some of the shows, these things are things that you should do, because it's local stuff and they do a good job.
Yeah, thank you for that, Josh. Yeah, and I love having WMBS as a partner. I love when we go to an event and you're there too. It's just it's nice just to have some like-minded folks together. Just we can, hey, what's going on here? Like if you guys are usually there first, you have a little bit of an infrastructure to set up,
right?
Whereas mine's a little more run and gun, so I can get there a little bit closer on the edge, and usually I'll get there. What's the lay of the land? What's happening here? You know, and always appreciate seeing WMBS out and about. But yeah, reach out. You know, Fayette County TV on Facebook, Discover Fayette PA on Facebook. Those are the best ways to get us.
Yeah.
So moving on from there, I have a few things on my list to talk about, and I always say this is the fastest. Let me get that right. The fastest half hour of my week.
It flies.
I look down at the clock. It's already 10:43 a.m.
Yeah.
So let's jump in here.
Yeah.
So we are in the midst of coming up to the 250th anniversary of the United States, obviously. And so Fayette County, there's a page, Fayette County PA 250th.
Okay.
Now, on that page, there's been a lot of planning happening. We had a big event commemorating Lafayette's last venture through Fayette County at the end of May. And so that kind of kicked off 13 months that we're a couple months into now, down to about 11 months of events. And that page, Fayette County PA 250th on Facebook, there's actually going to be a lot of posts coming up to show how you can get involved, whether you be a individual who would like to get involved in celebrating the 250th anniversary of America, or if you would like to, as your business, get involved. There are plenty of ways. Kathy from the Chamber office sent me this morning. I just wanted to share a few ways that you can get involved. As you can see here, if you're watching on Facebook, this is a long list.
It is.
And I'm not going to read through all these. However, and I'll give you one of these, Josh, too, if anything jumps out at you.
Yeah.
So basically, there are several ways to get involved with the 250th celebration, because we want, when we say 11 or 13 months, now down to about 11 months of events happening, these aren't all events that are organized by, say, the Chamber of Commerce or the city or the county. These are actually events that are existing that we can cross promote and give them a little bit of that America's 250th sparkle to them. You know, there's campaigns you can do, you know, just some ideas. And again, these will all be posted on the Facebook page, Fayette County PA 250th. You know, limited edition products or services with special packaging or branding that celebrate Fayette's legacy could be something you could do as a business to kind of cross promote. Fayette Fridays, I really like this one when I saw it. Join a county-wide initiative encouraging residents to shop local through themed discounts, giveaways with a 250th customer surprises. Again, these are just kind of some fun ideas. Community engagement and storytelling. And Josh, that's a big one for you.
I like that.
It's TJW, the mayor of everything. A lot of community engagement with you guys. You know, stories. We're interested in the stories of, you know, the county. Student projects, honoring a local legend. Again, I know I'm running through a lot of these. There are a lot on here, but these are some things that'll be posted on that Facebook page to kind of encourage folks to get involved with.
One of the things that jumps out to me right away, and definitely check this out, visit the Facebook page and check this. Is this list available yet?
It's not up yet. We're going to actually do multiple posts.
Okay,
this
fair
rather than
enough.
posting this
Yeah,
entire
and that
thing.
makes good
Yeah.
sense.
Yep.
But this is a high level overview.
Yep.
So as these things show up, though, one of the things that jumps out to me right away is that the majority of this stuff has limited or no monetary cost to you.
Right on.
This is an opportunity for you to engage.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two very different things. And a lot of times when people are coming to you and they say, hey, we want your support, financial support's extremely important too. But this is a way for you to support what's happening in the community just by getting involved.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. And, it's a big deal, man. 250 years. It's a little bit of a big deal, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal.
It's a great milestone. I saw many people posting, this was the 249th, anniversary of the United States this weekend. And man, next year is going to be a huge 250th anniversary party. And we're just kind of getting it going and celebrating the entire year long. So, again, Fayette County PA 250th on Facebook.
Yeah, the window displays and stuff too. I really like that idea. And then just also the honoring a local legend. We were talking about
Love
the
that.
storytelling.
Love that.
I mean, there's so many local folks here that help create who we are and what we are. There's famous people that people don't even talk about.
right.
And those are people that are part of that 250 years, that legacy.
Yeah.
And you could be the business or the person that kind of picks up that mantle. So yeah, it's a great opportunity.
We have some a little series that we do from time to time on Fayette TV. It's Hometown Legends.
Yeah.
Where we've one of the more recent ones we highlighted Edwin S. Porter, which a lot of people don't realize the history behind
Doug
Edwin S.
DeCenzo. Didn't
Yes.
you do Doug DeCenzo recently?
Doug, we didn't do in that
Okay.
that format, but we did interview him for one of our shows, the Stellar Show.
Okay.
Yeah, and Doug's a legend in Major League Baseball, Chicago Cub.
Yeah.
And doing so much now back in the community.
Exactly.
We did see. Why is the boxer escaping me right now? Who just moved here?
Michael Moore?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's there's a lot of great stuff happening here. So
and he was local too. So
Yeah.
he was originally a Connellsville guy, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure that he had Connellsville ties originally. So we don't know for sure. Those are the things you can learn.
Right.
That's why you dig into the local
Right,
stuff.
and we will be learning about that for sure. There's just so much. You look at John Lujak and all these.
So many athletes.
Yeah, the athletes. It's really incredible. So we live in a county and an area that is so rich in history, and we're just trying to celebrate it. So again, Fayette County PA 250th on Facebook. Give that page a follow and follow along again with all of these ways that you can kind of join in and jump in.
Yeah.
So that being said, I meant to grab a fly. Oh no, it's on the. No, it's not on here. So there is an event coming up. Let me pull my calendar out here briefly. It is for the Uniontown Rotary Club.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and so I am a Rotarian in Connellsville, and of course, Rotaries partner together quite frequently. I'm actually helping out emceeing and DJing a Rotary on Tap event at Yawk River Brewing
Nice.
on July 23rd.
I think I may have heard about this.
Yes, yeah. So
some mutual friends of ours have told me about this event.
yeah, and registrations are filling up. I know there's a limited amount of seats. So again, Rotary Club of Uniontown, just throw that in your Google. It will come up, and you can actually register through that website. Again, that's July 23rd. It's that evening. It's going to be a great event. Going to be a lot of fun. And if you've not been, again, talking about little gems, have you been to Yawk River Brewing?
Yes, and it's really cool.
Yes.
In addition to being really good, it's just a really cool setting, a really cool place, and that's another one of those things that you just don't know about until you've been there.
It's so cool. It is kind of, it's not in an area where you'd expect in Connellsville. It's actually down the hill, right by where the stadium is, the high school stadium. It's almost across the street from there. And man, it's just a beautiful place. Matt and Jackie do a great job. They're the owners, and man, that place is just beautiful. So really looking forward to hosting that event. Again, Rotary Club of Uniontown is putting on the Rotary on Tap event July 23rd in the evening, and it's a trivia contest. You get a cool. I've seen the glasses. We have the glasses in the office. They're like a pint glass, a Rotary Club of Uniontown glass that comes free with your registration.
Nice.
It's
a nice It's an outdoor seating place too.
Yes.
It's very, very cool, and it's right by the river.
Right, and it can be outdoor if the weather doesn't cooperate. There's
space.
there's space inside, so it's very versatile space and just freaking beautiful. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
So, so that's the Rotary Tap on Tap event, and then spending the last 10 minutes or so of the show here talking about fair season, Josh.
Yes.
Now, are you a fan of the fairs?
I love fairs.
Yeah.
I love the Fayette County Fair, especially.
What's your favorite thing about the Fayette County Fair?
I
That's a lot of F's in there, by the way.
It is a lot of F's. I would have to say, it just sounds crazy, but I enjoy fair food.
Yes.
Because it's not something you get every day. It's kind of unique in that it's just usually pretty rich, pretty big, pretty tasty.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So fair food.
Yep. It is not something you get every day unless you're at the Fayette County Fair every day, which a lot of people are.
Well, it's true for that week. I'm a disaster. That 10 days.
Oh my goodness, I'm there most every day. You know, between the county, Discover Fayette, the 250th, they all have spots and booths at the fair. You know, I know WMBS has a day at the fair. Fayette County Day is the first Saturday of the fair. I'm affiliated with Rise Pro Wrestling. They are doing their show Friday night. I don't wrestle. But
Are you sure? Is that something that's going to come in the future?
No. There's that ship has sailed.
I got you.
But you know, I do help them out with the tech side, with some of the promotion side, just kind of wherever I can. They're good friends of mine, like the best. And you know, outside of that, Fayette County TV is going to kind of have a mobile presence at the fair, doing live remotes most days where we broadcast out on Facebook, and we're hoping to talk with some of the organizers of the fair on a pretty regular basis, just kind of what's going on today at the fair and what's happening tonight, what's happening tomorrow. So
outside of the food, though, and I love the food, I would say actually, and I'm kind of old school, I do love the animals. I love to go see the cows up close. I'm not a farm kid. When I was a kid and a teenager, I worked on farms some in the mountains, but I wasn't a farm kid who spent a lot of time. So it still is nice to kind of get close to farm animals and stuff, and I enjoy that. What about you?
We always get a kick out of the petting zoo talking about the animals. We just have a lot of fun with that because I've got 3 daughters, and they're still at the age to where they're getting older, but they're not. They still enjoy just some childlike things like
feeding the baby goats.
Yeah, exactly. We love to go watch the Pigs Going Wild pig races. They try to win a T-shirt. I was on a streak there, Josh, for like 6 or 7 years, winning a shirt every year. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
but now I do. So.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been a while since I've won one, but yeah, I mean, and if you don't know how the Pigs Going Wild goes, basically you just scream and cheer until they give you a flag if you're loud enough, and then you get a flag. There's 4 flags, and if your flag is red and the pig wearing red wins, you win a free Pigs Going Wild T-shirt. That's
this explains so much about you. It really does.
I love it. But yeah, stuff like that, you know, and just being at the fair is enjoyable. A big thing that Fayette TV has been involved with for years is the Fair Queen competition.
Yes.
So that's something we actually broadcast live, and we've done that for years, and just it's been a great partnership, and the amount of people that enjoy watching that, because it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. I will tell you that at one time, you know, again, I've been involved in Fayette County stuff for 25 years almost, and been going to a lot of those events and covered them from various angles for different things. I will say this about the Fair Queen. The most recent Fair Queen, Haley Bill, is one of the absolute best Fair Queens that I can ever remember. She's fantastic. She's extremely intelligent. She's a wonderful representation of agriculture and our community. Very nice, very personable. And, you know, I just given that plug for her because I know her reign is almost over. Yeah. But she was just exceptional.
She was like top notch, and what a fantastic representation of Fayette County.
Oh, just the best. You couldn't. I mean, again, that I haven't ever met a bad Fair Queen. I'm not saying that. They've all done things and all been wonderful, but she just every time hitting home runs, and I just am always impressed with her presence and how she carried herself. And it's again a great representation of Fayette County.
Absolutely. So Fayette County Fair, July 24th through August 2nd. I know if you're within the sound of my voice, you're aware, and we'll probably be there. But yeah, please come check us out. You know, come see WMBS and get some swag on WMBS. Day? So ours is the first Saturday, which would be That would be what, the 26th? Am I reading that right? Yes, the 26th would be
Okay.
Fayette County Day. So
Yeah, and then ours is the 29th.
Okay.
WMBS is July 29th. So.
we're posted up. Fayette County's posted up right at the main gate. We'll have giveaways, the prize wheel, similar to what you guys do.
We'll
on
be there
WMBS Day.
broadcasting live all day with the
Yep.
prize wheel too.
That's
so.
awesome. That's awesome. I'll have to stop by and see you and
Yeah.
maybe jump in with you there for a little bit.
Absolutely, we're happy to have you.
Yeah. So that's the Fayette County Fair. That starts out July 24th, August 2nd. Immediately following the Fayette County Fair is the Dawson Grange Community Fair.
Okay.
Now, in your past, have you been to
have-
the Dawson Fair?
I have not. And I will just real quick plug for Dawson though. I did do a deep dive in Dawson one time when I was a reporter.
Yes.
I went there and like spent days and days of time there. So I got to know the community pretty well, but it wasn't at fair time.
Right.
So I have not ever been to the fair.
You've probably learned a lot about Sarah B. Cochran.
I
and-
learned a lot about those things. Yeah.
And that's again, just going back real quick. That's that rich history that
It
we have
is.
here in our
You
county.
wouldn't, if you drove by and you weren't from here and you just drove by Dawson,
You'd miss it.
you wouldn't even pay attention. It's a blip. It's a small town. It's very small. People that live there and that have lived there, they still have those stories.
Yeah, and I think there's a sense of pride that I'd really love to see our community understand a little bit more about what we do. And again, that's part of our function here. But really, that understanding that, man, what a great place you live in, and what a fantastic place and just place to be. I mean, it's beautiful. It's rich in history. There's negativity, but there's negativity everywhere, Josh.
Yeah,
it's
the truth.
It's just about where you put your focus. So,
Yeah.
that's Dawson, small fair, but really neat. They do a lot of the the tractor pulls, things like that.
Yeah.
Of course, they have the food, they've got the music, they've got everything.
Right.
It's a great little fair. That's August 4th through 9th. And then finally, to round out fair season, Bullskin Township's Community Fair.
And it's a good one too.
Now, have you covered that one?
I have not covered it, but I have been to that.
Okay.
one. Yeah.
It's a great fair. It always reminded me of and then I don't mean this to sound the way it's going to sound, but like a mini Fayette County Fair.
Yeah, no, it's got the same vibe.
It does have the same vibe. They have the rides, they have the sign on the outside that puts the dates out like Fayette County's mural does
it really
now.
does.
And the food, of course, I believe they do the demo derbies there.
They do.
Yeah.
And the mountain fair, which was just passed, they're very much, the demo derbies are huge there.
Oh, yeah.
And that one was one, obviously, I grew up on. My whole family's from
Right.
up there, so yeah.
Yeah, that one's early. That one passed us by June 22nd to
Yep.
28th. It's already done and finished. I think they had the micro wrestling up there too, didn't they?
Yeah, they have micro wrestling, which is always a big hit, so.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So.
No pun intended.
Nope,
Big hit.
none. Nope. We'll just leave that there.
Yep.
But yeah, man, here we are. 2 minutes left, Josh.
I know.
I appreciate you jumping in with me today. It's been a lot of fun, and like I said, the fastest half hour of my week, and I'm a little more energized now.
That's right. I'm feeling good about it. I'm excited now. I might try to get to a couple of those other fairs. I know that looking forward to Fayette County Fair as always.
Yeah.
And that all the big draws are going to be there and stuff too. But it's really, again, what we're talking about with the show and what Rick's trying to do with the show and the county wants to do. You have a chance at the fair to see people you may not know, meet new people, meet new businesses, understand things that are happening in our community. It is just old home week for somebody like me. You're just seeing a ton of people you didn't, and then you'll still, I didn't even know we had this. I didn't even know we had that business, or that this person is now doing this. It's a great opportunity.
It absolutely is. So again, I want to thank everybody for listening. If you are listening and you're at the fair later on this month and you see me out with Fayette County Television, or if you see Josh out with WMBS, please stop and say hi. Let us know you're listening. That's good to know that we've got folks that are actually hearing us talk.
Agreed.
So.
I mean, we enjoy it anyway. We would talk no matter what.
Right.
But
yeah, it's nice. It's nice to know you're out there listening. So again, as we kind of wrap up this week, I want to thank you all for listening to Discover Fayette. Again, give us a follow at Discover Fayette PA on Facebook. And again, we're here just to identify and share the good in Fayette.
Yeah.
I'm Rick Fike.
I'm Josh Kreisek. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Yeah, man, you got it. Anytime. And TJ's back in the driver's seat. So
Just
again,
in time.
Just in time. Thanks so much for listening, TJ.
And you're listening to WMBS Uniontown at 11 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm Steve